you have?
All right, this is recording. Check. Is that recording? I think that's recording.
You're
if
like,
it's not, it's going to be really bad.
You're like, oh, fuck, that was heavy.
This is my setup today, guys. So
Why is there no, like, comfort?
I lost my SD cards on the, last night at Be Here Now. So I had to go buy 2 SD cards, threw me off by about 30 minutes.
That sucks.
Because I had to clear a different one that I didn't want to have to clear, but, that's how it works. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Fantastic.
Right. Pumped.
Yeah. I know, it's very awkward with these microphones, but we're going to do our best here. Make sure you pass off to Dan if he has something. Do you have something intuitive to say, Dan?
Since when?
No. Okay, I figured. I just wanted to check.
I want to know what was on those SD cards.
I know. There was a lot of S&D. A lot of S&D on there.
Warning, this video contains adult content not suitable for children.
Hell yeah. So this is our version of me stealing the green room with Paul Provenza. If you guys have ever seen it, it's an old JFL show that's on YouTube. They bring comics in, they goof off in like a weird, dank place like this. Yeah, it smells weird. I'm the host, Jordan Grainger. I hope you guys are doing well out there in Facebook land. I got Brian Allen West over here with me, of course, Kokomo Press guys.
Hi.
And then we've got 4 people who've never been on the podcast. First off, we have
Maya Smith.
Hello.
KJ Weaver.
Cole Peterson.
Jacob Allen.
And then a guy who has been on the podcast before.
Dan West.
Dan motherfucking West. Let's give it up for everybody. Let's give it up for each other. It's something comics don't do. They don't even care about each other. I do a ton of shows here that sometimes we only have comics and then nobody claps and I'm like, or laughs and I'm like, hey guys, you know what they're doing, right? It's like mine's better, you know.
I feel like they become desensitized to the jokes.
Yeah, a little bit, especially if you've seen somebody,
Yeah.
a bunch. Like I've seen Brian, but I still laugh like a schoolgirl.
I've seen Jordan, and I still groan. No, I love it.
Yeah, probably grown the entire time.
You son of a
Different
I love
kind
you
of
still,
groan.
yeah.
So have you guys ever done show? I know we got a bunch of people who've never done shows in Kokomo, right?
This is my first showcase in Kokomo.
And you're from Kokomo.
I'm from here.
All right, you
Yes.
born and raised?
Born and raised.
What
I went
playground
to high
did you
school
spend
with
most of your days?
Jacob and his wife.
Oh yeah? Jacob and his wife? Who was cooler? Nobody can hear you.
I feel like we're cool in our own right.
No, Jacob was way cooler.
Yeah, that was a nice way to say you were cooler, dude.
I'm gonna mess with them.
Then our own little cliques
Whatever
there.
you say, Winter King, Dance King. That's what he told me. He's like, I couldn't be Prom King because you could only be one or the other. You know what I mean?
So you
It's
took
like,
the winter. You took.
They wouldn't let me sweep.
I was pissed.
Yeah, we do have. I will say we have this room, Mike. I'm gonna try to pick up as much as I can of the room. Oh, there you go. That sounds way better. Sorry, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. This is my what?
I have to.
Yeah, you still have to. Let's see. The room mic's actually facing Dan. Yeah, that's why you should do it. Cole's got the right idea. Well, it's great because I've met KJ, I met Maya, I met all of you other than you, fucker, at the open mic that we do here at Cooper's Pub on Thursdays at 8 p.m. If you guys want to come out and hang out, do not come out on Halloween. We will not be here.
No.
We have fucking kids, and it's already hard enough to do shows and say we're leaving. Yeah, don't fucking come out at all.
Phrase that differently, bud.
We have fucking kids.
I'm going to be
dude.
busy putting razor blades and candies that day.
Yeah, that's what you're. That's what
Day
I
is
imagine.
full,
Yeah, it's like once you get to the point that you. I mean, after last night's show, that was a wild.
Holy
Cole was with
shit.
us last night at Be Here Now.
That
so.
was one of the most wild things I think
Dude.
I've ever seen at a
What
comedy show.
happened?
Illegal activity.
Can I say it?
Yeah, say it. I don't give a fuck.
I wouldn't say names, but
I'm not gonna say no. I wouldn't say names. No. A very funny person.
I think that's weird real quick.
I feel weird. I don't want to have a
No.
very funny. A very funny person inhaled some nitrous.
Yeah, there was some Galaxy
Yeah.
gas, and then
Galaxy
there was a
gas.
line of people in the
Yeah,
audience
there
up
was
to
a-
do Galaxy gas.
there was about a 10-minute interlude of the headliner's set of just people lining up for whippets.
Yeah, it became.
It was like half a Grateful
I didn't know
Dead
you guys
show
had
and a
drugs at
comedy
your
show.
shows.
do.
I need to leave. I need to get right with Jesus. I can't be on shows that have drugs at them.
You ever see those guys who give homeless people Galaxy gas?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
That's all I had to say.
That's what
Is
it
that
felt
considered
like.
charity?
Yeah, that's what it felt like. It felt like a bunch of homeless people who had $5 or $10 to get in a show.
There was a lady the whole show, and she was very timid and didn't really have any a face or anything the whole show. And then at the end, he's like, anybody want to come up here and do whippets? And she's up there, she's all
Dude.
smiley,
Well, also, half of the audience already looked like they were strung out on
Yeah,
something.
it was
man.
fucking
I mean,
hilarious.
that was half of them thought it was like a fucking Q&A. Okay,
It's one of the craziest shows I've ever been a part of, and I've been doing punk rock shows for years. Actually, upstairs, we did punk rock shows before it was this bar, so it was pretty wild. But I mean, it was great. I like your shirt. Is that Saturday Night Live?
It is, yeah.
All right. Have you done it? Can you please do me your best Chinese accent? I want to make sure you never get on the show. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he definitely looks Chinese.
Yeah. You get me after the show, and I smoke a couple. I'm gonna look Chinese for sure. That's a for fact. Is I getting canceled for that one? Because you guys got real quiet. Oh, it just wasn't funny. Okay.
No, I was laughing.
I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. I'm just fucking with you. I like Brian's shirt because you definitely can tell that.
Urban Outfitters. It was on the clearance rack. It was $30. It's
I've
usually
never
60,
seen
so
an
it's
urban with that type of outfit. You're fucking full of shit.
No,
it's definitely a Coke dealer's shirt for sure.
Yeah, there
Just
you
got
go.
it from somebody.
A Coke dealer shirt. That's
yeah.
I thought he was Ken from Ken and Barbie. I was like, he's gonna roller skate in here. Like, yeah.
I could have given you my I am Knuff shirt.
I'm Knuff. I haven't seen it yet. I think I'm just too masked. I'm too masked.
My girlfriend's dad didn't dislike it. He was bored.
Yeah.
Like it's not even that he didn't like it. He was like, yeah, no, it was fine, and then he kind of fell asleep.
Yeah.
And my mind was blown because like the bright colors, the beautiful people, like being bored during that is alien to me. Like, you're allowed to hate the feminist message if you're old and a bad person.
Yeah,
which he's not a bad person, but you know what?
Yeah.
If he hated it, that would have at least made sense. But just being kind of bored while Margot Robbie's on the screen wearing skin tight clothes, like it doesn't. Or Ryan Gosling taking his shirt off a bunch, whatever your flavor is.
They covered every
it's
sexuality.
fantastic.
Yeah. Maybe he's asexual. Maybe that's why.
He just doesn't see the magic in Barbie. He's just born without the magic.
Yeah. That's probably
Could
it.
be, yeah.
Or he just had a knife of it, and he was like, I'm fucking done. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm going to be honest. I haven't seen Brokeback Mountain either, but that's just because
It's a great movie. I'm not being funny. It's a good movie.
It's really good.
Very good, yeah.
I've only watched the kissing scenes on YouTube.
And you watch it for about 15 to 20 seconds. You're gone.
Dude, immediately. No, just enough time to put the butt plug in. Because you have to watch gay porn when you're putting the butt plug in. After that, you can be straight.
That's
Okay?
that's how it goes?
That's the rule in my house.
Okay.
Yeah, you should know.
I take my shoes off at the door.
And take your butt plug out?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm excited to have you guys all here. I was definitely excited to have so many people with Kokomo ties. Because, I say Kokomo ties because if I say too much, this guy will come at me like, I'm not fucking from Kokomo. I don't fucking do that. But Maya, you're from Kokomo. Jacob, you're from Kokomo. Cole has been here a couple times, and so is KJ.
KJ stands for Kokomo.
Okay, I thought so. And the K in Cole stands for... He's like, it's not a K, it's a C. He's like, it's a C. Stands for not part of this fucking place. No, I'm excited though. This is gonna be a fun fucking show. Larry, the producer, is gonna be hanging out with us. So if you came out to this show, you probably had a blast because he's gonna be on the ones and twos. I learned that phrase recently, so I have to say ones and twos.
KJ,
You've used it like 6 times this week.
I keep using it. I keep saying he's on the ones and twos. I'm like, hell yeah, dude.
Shelby's
The
doing
one and
dishes.
two.
She's on the ones and twos.
She's on the ones and twos. She's got the one sink and the two sink. Red sink, blue sink. Yeah. I'm fucking basically, what's his name? The book guy, Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, doctor.
I didn't know he was a doctor.
I'm sorry. Did you call Dr. Seuss the book guy?
The book guy, yeah. Listen,
Yeah, one of those nerds.
Someone take his
Who's that
key.
nerd that
I am on a about to be 3-day bender. So this is I've had 3 comedy shows in 3 days, so I was like fucking drinking the entire time. So
A lot
I
of
don't
nitrous, a lot of booze.
Yeah.
I'll go on record. He didn't do any nitrous.
No, not orally.
No, yeah.
Boofed it.
Yeah, boofed it right up there. Well, okay, so you guys are from Kokomo, so I do want to hit this a little bit.
Sure.
Are you excited to do your set in front of your family and friends again? I know for you specifically, what do you think?
My family's pretty cool, so they don't really care too much about what I say.
Yeah.
My friends especially don't. It's more like my boss that keeps asking to come to my shows. I'm like, I really don't want to talk about boobies in front of my boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not again. I'm just kidding. What about you, Jacob?
Yeah, my grandma's coming tonight.
Hell yeah.
And she keeps telling me, like, it's going to be clean, right? I'm like,
Oh,
No.
God.
ew, unfortunately
Dude.
not. Well, I told her, like, I have some clean ones in there.
All right,
but
he's gonna suck
most
tonight.
of
I'm
the
just
time,
kidding.
it's
No,
not.
you're very blue, so that's why you were.
Yeah.
This question was kind of her, but it's mostly for you. 'Cause I'm
Does
like,
your grandma like blowjob jokes?
Do you like blowjobs?
I think so. I think she'd probably get down with that.
she doesn't like to receive them, but she likes to give them. You know?
Exactly.
What about you, Dan? I mean, you've been around Kokomo enough. You have some people coming out, some trivia winners specifically from your Wednesday night trivia.
Yeah, I don't think at this point anyone who's met me is surprised by anything I say on stage. Like, I've had, when I was going to IUK, professors came to shows. I've had bosses come to shows.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not shy about the person that I am. I'm more on stage, but I'm the same basic guy. And so if people have had a conversation with me where I wasn't just kind of depressed and quiet, then they know the kind of person I am.
Yeah.
And the worst thing that's happened, actually, I did a show, and then this dude, like, I didn't even have drugs on me, but this dude kept following me to the bathroom every time I went to the bathroom because he thought that I had coke. And he's like, "Hey, man, can I just get some of this?" "Dude, I don't have any." "Oh, man, come on. He kept following me. And, like, even if I did have some, I'm not going to share with you because now you're just pissing me off.
Yeah, not at all.
Like, also, we're not friends.
Yeah. Like, why would I give you coke?
Right. You're annoying now.
Yeah.
I can't imagine on coke.
Will you take an intermission at some point tonight and have people come up and do bumps with you?
That's the only way to top last night's show, really.
If they supply their own coke and I can use the test strips you gave me, then yes. Coke is expensive, and I'm not just sharing with a whole room of strangers.
Hey, we'll reimburse you.
Now he's going to do coke in front of him. Now he shared it with the room. I'm just kidding. That's awesome, man. So KJ, you've been here. You're good friends with Sean, right? You guys have done shows together and shit. Because he brought you up when he was like, "Hey, KJ, this guy he does comedy. He's gonna come through. Very, very funny." You came out like the closing joke was one of the funniest things.
He helped me secure a spot on the mic.
Hell yeah. And then you secured a spot on the showcase. So I was excited to have you come hang out with us. What's your impression of Kokomo so far?
I dig it. It's got some mystique to it. It's got some. I don't know what goes on out here, but it's cool. And from the time I was out here, I kicked it until 1 a.m. till close time. Really, I stayed and I played darts up there, and I like it.
Listen, I'm going to say
back.
Rachel's a really good welcoming party. Let me just say.
He's naming names.
She knows. I know her. Listen, she's cool. I'll blur your name out. I'll message her and ask first, but I know the girl. But yeah, I was like, oh, okay, this is a good night to be here because she's a fun person. No, but she's great. I watched you guys play darts for a little bit. I was like, I usually watch her when she does things. So.
Yeah. He's never too far.
Listen, when I asked the question if you guys are worried about your parents, just realize our page has already pissed off our parents and updated our parents and probably your parents, probably parents you don't even know. I mean, typically when I first went on stage a long time ago, I would be like, "Hey, I'm Jordan Grainger. I'm from the Kokomo Press. Hey, tell your grandma I'm sorry," like immediately.
My ex used to be a PR person for Kokomo schools.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So she and I don't talk anymore, but if we did, she would be furious that I'm friends with you now.
Yeah.
Because holy shit, did that blow up? Like, I'm sure she's still mad.
Yeah, specifically, Brian, which one? You know which one we're talking about, right?
The
Mike.
Shit, the kitty litter.
Yeah,
the litter box.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it was a good
one of my favorites.
I haven't seen that one, but I'm curious.
That's the biggest one probably the biggest one we've ever done, right?
It has to be up there.
It's up there because we just said that. Yeah, they did. You're right. Yeah. It was on USA Today. Fact checked us. Snopes hit us up. Like we had people ran for president. Like literally on the Libertarian, like Spike Cohen was commenting in the comments, fucking with people. It got huge. But basically, what we did is Brian and I wanted to do a skit where I dressed up as a kitty cat and he interviewed me. And then at the end, he was going to eat cat food. We did the skit, okay? But the day before, we usually do like a piece that'll be like, this will be about what we're doing. So we want to rev up the people. It's just, it's our process. And so we created this fake email chain that said they were installing kitty litter boxes at Kokomo High School for kids to use. And it had it had like DEI, it had a bunch of like buzzwords in it to like make it seem fake. And I got home after making this fake thing at work. It was like 4 a.m. I looked at it, I was like, man, this looks too it looks too fake. So I took a picture of it on my computer to make it look like it was leaked, posted it, went to sleep, woke up, all hell broke loose.
It was nuts. Yeah.
And I was on second shift, and Courtney was literally, you guys met Courtney earlier, she was losing her mind all day not knowing what to do because she was the only one on day shift. So she was just mitigating an absolute disaster of like millions and millions of people. I think like 30,000 or 30 million people saw it.
It was
like
nuts.
it blew up.
Hey, I've used a litter box before, so the people of Kokomo would probably benefit.
Well, the concept, because my
It was
fiance
there.
actually has too. So
Did that get,
When you
we
were
still
first
have that up?
describing.
it's still up. Yeah, you can find it right now.
I need to go find it.
Yeah,
I
that's
missed it.
This
Yeah.
guy's part of the page. You guys wouldn't even know.
I contributed to that, and I don't fucking remember the thing.
He
Yeah.
helped write. I mean, we helped
No,
write it.
I
and
didn't
then
mean like. I just
yeah.
meant like I have no memory whatsoever.
Well, we did it. We filmed the skit, and then it blew up this whole time. I went down to Fort Lauderdale because that's where you propose when you're from Kokomo. So to propose to my fiance was
true.
Fort Lauderdale. She'd never been to Florida, so I was like, she never been on a plane. So I was like, all right, cool, fucking rode a plane. Okay, that's a Kanye thing. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, see? Yeah, so, but anyway, I took her on a plane. We went there. We fucking did the whole thing. I was asking her to marry me at the same time. My phone had fucking herpes just bumping up the whole fucking time, dude. It was bad, dude. And I messaged him, and I'm like, all right, I don't think our skit's going to do much.
That was fun. I mean, we go on like dry spells, but the Russell Farms has been fucking.
Oh, yeah, Russell
doing
Farms.
numbers.
That's
yeah,
our biggest
killed.
video, like, collectively.
so
Our biggest
happy, dude.
skit. 160,000 people have
Yeah.
seen it. Yeah. Wow, let's just blow ourselves.
Yeah, I'm blowing you.
That's why there's two of us, so we can do it for each other. You know,
Gotta
it makes
blow,
it easier.
yeah.
Okay, so some of you dressed up. Can you tell people what you dressed up as?
Christopher Moltisanti from The Sopranos.
Oh yeah, who did you dress up as?
I'm Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls.
Hell yeah. Did you dress up, right?
I am Little Red Riding Hood.
There
that
you
I
go.
could find in my closet.
I'll be dressed up during the show later. I
Yeah.
didn't dress up for the pod.
Yeah. What'd you dress up as?
I don't have my cape on or anything, but I am going to be Gay Dracula.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And I'm going to be
Fits the jacket, or the shirt.
fucking Morticia's husband. Yeah, I'll be drunk, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
Gomez. I'm going as
Gomez,
Gomez.
yeah. I
I'm going
remember
to
you
part
telling me
my
that.
hair. It's going to be horrible.
No flamingos.
I'm going to be lame white guy number one.
Ben Lehman, you're going to be stand-up comedian who takes
Yeah.
this seriously.
That's the no fun guy.
No,
that's
I'm just
me.
kidding. You're the best, dude. I appreciate you coming out. I mean, doing 2 nights. I mean, you probably like work. Hey, I'm sorry, I can't do Friday or Saturday.
Oh
I mean,
well, no, because I was supposed to work at Helium, and
Yeah.
they're so super flexible whenever you have shows or
Good,
anything. And he's like,
good.
dude, just go.
That's
He's like,
nice.
Yeah, just fucking go.
That's fun.
I mean, I had a great time last night. I was absolutely upset you left before I could pay you. I was like, hey, how do I pay you? He was like Venmo, and I was
Yeah.
like, all
I
right.
It's
pulled him
fine.
aside
So I'm like,
when
dude,
we
I'm
got
like,
here. I was
I-
like, dude, that's not how we operate. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
I felt bad.
It was
Well, dude, I'm like,
miscommunication.
I'm gonna
at the
see
end
you
of the
guys
day.
tomorrow.
I know.
So
But still, it's like, I don't know if you saw, but there was a recent post on like the
Oh,
Indianapolis
yeah.
thing, and somebody said it, and
Yeah, I was,
I actually commented, I was like, we pay our comics, and the
Right.
next thing I know, I'm not paying a comic.
Yeah.
I had a situation a few years back where I got blasted for not paying somebody, and I was like, dude, you left during the show. Like, I have an
Pay you.
envelope with your name on it that was in my, like, it was sitting there by the merch table,
Yeah.
and you left during the show, like. And then you live 45 minutes from me, but have not responded to a message since then.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it can be a really bad look if you get blasted
Yeah.
for not paying, and because nobody cares about context.
not
They
at
just all of a sudden you're just a piece of shit. And so like I saw him the next day, and I handed him an envelope, and I'm like, dude, so like can you tell people that I did? And he never said shit, and
No.
thankfully it died down because everybody else always gets paid, but like that one loud dude for a couple of days, I was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Put him on another show?
Well, no, because he wasn't funny.
got paid and he
I
wasn't
put him
funny.
on a show because he booked other shows, so it was supposed to be a quid pro quo, not because he was actually funny. And now I don't do that anymore.
Yeah. That's one. I think that's the funniest
Okay,
thing.
I was the guy.
Okay,
I wanted to get home and watch Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
and I wore the hood to remind myself.
Live from New York, it's KJ forgot to get paid. No, that's awesome, dude. I honestly think, if we're gonna talk about it, I think the new cast of SNL is good. Yeah. That's crazy, right? Like, it's crazy to say, but I think the new cast is good. They've got some really good character actors. They're like picking people from TikTok and shit.
Now they're killing it on the
Well, they
update.
got that one guy
Yeah.
from the Comedy Attic in Bloomington.
Yeah,
Emil.
yeah.
I mean,
They
that's
got
crazy.
Emil.
That's
Yeah.
right in our backyard. I mean, that's really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I mean, that's pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, right?
And they're finding their dynamic, and like the more seasoned cast members are, like, you know what I mean, they're really killing it. Like Echo
Yeah.
and Heidi and Bowen.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
I've
said
actually
names. I'm just kidding.
I've really enjoyed seeing Dana Carvey on there a lot more recently.
Yeah.
His whole Biden thing and
Doing
what he
Biden.
did. What was Jennifer Coolidge impression?
There we go.
He is hilarious.
Sorry, you're so quiet. I'm like, I gotta get you up. No, you're
Dana
good.
Carvey being on there making cameos
Oh, yeah.
and stuff, dude. It's
Well, Ariana Grande could be a fucking cast member with how many
Yeah.
different people she does. I'm like, how talented is that girl?
I gotta ask because you work at Helium, correct? Did you get to meet Matt McCusker?
No, I haven't.
God
No.
damn. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I saw there was like
Met Chico Bean though. So.
That's cool. Fuck yeah, dude.
I'll take that, dude. Fucking, I'll take whatever. You meet a lot cooler people than we meet Dan
Seriously.
West.
Right?
Just kidding.
Yeah.
I love
Right.
you, Dan. I'm just playing.
No,
He was very, very nice. Like over the top nice. Yeah. Over the top nice.
That's the
and
new
he
girl guy? Is that the
He
new girl
recorded all weekend,
Oh,
and
the
dude,
fuck I did.
he gave like every employee like $20.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because he recorded a whole bunch of stuff all weekend, and I mean, 5 sold out shows.
Yeah.
Crazy. We were slam packed. And at the end, we took a big picture. He was super appreciative. He gave everybody like $20 or $30, something
Yeah.
like that.
What's he do?
Josh Johnson, he's a writer and correspondent on The Daily Show. And
Oh,
then
okay.
on
Gotcha.
YouTube, every week he puts out a new 20 to 30 minutes.
Oh shit.
He is a prolific writer. He is brilliantly funny, and he's blowing up right
I
now.
gotta check him out.
He's fantastic.
I gotta check him out.
He's probably going to be in theaters next time. I don't think he's going to be at Healy. That was probably the last time.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
I could definitely see him being in
5
theaters.
sold out. I mean,
it's insane.
I do regret not buying tickets for it.
Yeah.
And his audience was very pleasant. They weren't rude or
Yeah,
anything.
I'm so jealous you guys are in Indy because I have this thing where like I can't drive my car out of town because I have kids and shit. So like I have to bring everybody here. That's why I'm like, haha, come here and do our shows, please. Hang out with us, for us. Yeah,
Come in this basement and hang out with me.
come hang out in the dank basement. There's Kokomo bricks everywhere.
Kokomo.
It's branded. Yeah, there's bricks. I'm getting out of here. What kind of bricks were you saying? Yeah, definitely. Jacob, you haven't talked at all. Just let us know if you're here.
Oh yeah, I'm still here. I'm just
Dude,
enjoying it.
he could take that. I love his commitment. He
I know, he
doesn't have to keep it on.
He hasn't
just
called me
keeps it
T
on.
once. He hasn't called me T
You're
once.
right. I think I'm gonna keep it on though when I go upstage. I
Yeah.
feel like I should
He
just do
gets
it.
home, his neck's just gonna flop over.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice though. I almost really just might just take a nap.
With the glasses. Dan's like, I'm taking off the mole hat. It is hot. It was cold down here when I first got here, but then you get, some comedics in it. No, not at all. Yeah, or because it doesn't have lungs, but I don't know, one of those two. Sorry. I apologize for that. Anyway, dude, I'm excited for tonight. We're gonna have. We have a shit ton. This is the most pre-sale tickets we've ever had, like by far.
How many?
Let's go.
Like 40.
Over 400. were
And we
sold.
usually double that. The room side is 80 is like a ton in that room. Like it's honestly not as big a room as we would love it to be, but if we sell it out, it feels
the
great.
job done,
Gets
yeah.
the fucking job done. You're right.
I mean, dude, even your guys' regular open mic, when I came up here, like, for the second time, you guys had just, like, 55 to 60 people just coming out to watch.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like an actual show.
You came on a really good night.
Oh,
so
that
did
was
you,
crazy.
and so did
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
been on the ones that
Yeah,
you've
I
been
mean,
on.
it was.
When I came for the
applaud
mic,
and totally respect your guys' production
remember-
value and everything.
Thank you, man.
There's
I
a
can
lot. 'cause There's
remember
not a
being
lot of
on
mics like
stage.
that in Indianapolis, and I don't even know anywhere else with like this type of production value and weight behind it. So
man.
you guys
Yeah.
are clearly
Man,
doing
man.
something good.
No, I do remember when I came for the mic that I was on stage and I could see people from the outside of the gate, just
Yeah.
like patrons on the street, stopping by to just observe some comedy and probably.
It's
come
weird,
inside.
right? It's a
Yeah.
weird setup. I know it's like in an alley, and it's like you probably first get there, you're like, "What the hell are we doing?" But it is intimate. It feels nice. I'm gonna miss doing it because it's gonna get cold, and it just
Beautiful,
is what
yeah.
it is at this point.
Layer up.
Well,
Yeah,
hopefully
yeah.
We'll get.
We want to be back down here, but
the goal.
they're doing some construction to fix all the things that are
No
wrong.
way, I can't smell it
Right.
at all.
Yeah, you can't smell it. I'm sorry. Don't bring it up. That's actually just Kokomo. You guys know that.
It's just shit. Yeah.
It's the Kokomo hum and the Kokomo shit. I don't know. That's what we'll call it. That works for me.
Kokomo shit.
Your shirt throws me off. It's just so bright
I
and
know.
shiny.
I wish I would have kept my jacket on.
Like a goldfish when I
It
look
makes
at
me
you.
It's like
cold.
melted sherbet.
I feel like
Yeah,
I'm-
yeah.
I feel like I'm
It
withdrawing.
looks like one of those weather maps.
I feel like I'm withdrawing.
You know what I mean?
Topographic map.
Yeah.
So you guys heard about the hurricane coming, right? It comes through right here on the
Right.
cold front.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It comes
Hold on.
down his chest, down to his groin.
Come on in here, Doug. Come hang out, dude. Come hang out. Come sit right here. Come hang out. Come jump in.
I'm gonna duck out.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. We're sharing mics, so just take it from somebody with a mic. Yeah. Thanks, Dan. You'll see Dan a ton. Yeah, sorry. There's some chords. There's a lot going on. Ladies and gentlemen, Doug Arnold.
Hey, what's going on? Look at all these beautiful people. I would say this guy forever.
I know.
I know her family.
You do?
Yes, I used to bowl with her mother years ago. I know her aunt and uncle. And
I know what that means.
Nice.
I used to bowl with your mom.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
There were
I'm
balls
kidding.
involved. That's
I'm
all I
kidding.
know.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
So similar.
Why do we look so similar?
But her uncle's been one of my oldest friends I've known for like 35 years.
Hell yeah.
At least. So, and her aunt. So,
Yeah, small town guys.
Yeah,
So you're not
exactly.
here. Where are you usually from, KJ? I'm sorry. I'm doing.
I'm from Youngstown, Ohio. We also
yeah.
Tony Hinchcliffe is from there. So,
Hell yeah.
we've probably been getting more attention lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
You guys both say the N-word, so that's cool. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Did you see
we
that
both do
guy
that.
recently on Kill Tony that just went up there and just said the N-word like 50 times? I was
In
like,
the Chinese accent?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah. It was pretty wild, dude. It was insane. He said Montenegro, and then he was like, you know what that means? And then I was like, oh no, he's not. And then he did. And I was like,
He went there.
yeah, he went there immediately. And he had like an accent because he's from Montenegro. So you're like, can he? No, he can't. He was white.
No, what's up funny? I went and I had like sushi for like my very first time, and I didn't know nothing about it. I like salmon, I like tuna.
Yeah.
But I had it here in the Midwest, and this guy approached the table. Was like, "You guys strike me as a niggery group of folks." And I'm like, "What?" Now nigiri is like a cut of fish.
Okay,
so,
okay.
I didn't know.
Oh shit.
He had to do it on purpose.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was
he
doing.
definitely got away with that one, dude.
Yeah,
He got a tip.
Oh, no, it's
Very
just
good.
fish.
it was good fish. So it was like, okay.
He went back to the kitchen, just bragged to his coworkers.
Yeah.
He's like, "You won't believe what I just did."
He turned.
Sashimi rolling.
Yes, he turned around and he didn't realize it was actually one of the guys from the Impractical Jokers. He was like, I did it, Merv, or whoever the fuck their names are. I don't know. They're cool, you know. I like, we want to do a skit where we pretend to be Impractical Jokers, but it's called Impractical Pokers, and it's like trying to go to the bar to hit on a girl and like get her to sleep with you. So,
Yes.
But we only have we're all like engaged and married and shit, so we got to get single friends to do it.
It'll be. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So thank God the mic
You
wasn't
can, I
up
wouldn't
there.
recommend it.
I mean, you are from Kokomo. I mean, it is.
That is true.
It is kind of how Kokomo says hello. If you wake
Check
up.
it out, Brad. I got it in there.
I got it.
Oh, she's getting a little woozy.
Kobe. Yeah, fun of those things. But I'm excited to have you. We originally had Doug on the lineup, and now he's doing like a surprise performance later. He's going to come up and do things. But he was originally on the lineup. I even drew him. He was the original Frankenstein before.
Yep.
Yeah.
I bailed on him.
Yeah.
But then I begged my way back in.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
didn't bail.
Please,
You're fine. No.
please let me
Shit
come back
happens.
in. I want to do it.
Well, we've been wanting to get Doug on the show for a while, just because every time you do the mic, I'm like, God, he's so funny, dude. Have you guys seen Doug before?
Doug, if I cut you off,
You haven't? That's awesome. Good.
Oh, we've seen each other
Yeah.
millions of times.
My uncle's gonna be here.
No, your family's not coming, so you're in luck. So. But I am supposed to report on you, by the way.
Okay.
He said, "Tell me how she does, okay?"
That's awesome.
she was filthy.
Time on any open mic, Doug Arnold was the host, so he's been part of my journey.
Yeah.
whereas-
Was
Oh,
that
yeah.
at Crackers?
Yes, it was.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Crackers. Oh, okay.
I hosted at Crackers for about a year there.
Yeah.
Yeah, about a year.
It's ironic, though. Your first mic's
But
at
I met so
Crackers.
many nice people, and I also,
I mean,
yeah, we just Jimmy Medina, his very good friend, and I are good buddies. Jimmy and I met even way before that, and we
Yeah.
were doing little skits together and stuff, and then just kind of meet each other through this, like minds,
I like that.
So it was really cool.
All right, so I'm going to let me go ahead and run to a commercial break right now. We're going to be right back. Here's a message from KokomoPress.shop. Thank you, guys. Exciting things are happening at the Kokomo Press. Yeah, very exciting things. Not only are we bringing you comedy shows, an open mic once a week, skits, videos, funny jokes on our page, and satire news stories, but now you can support us by going to KokomoPress.shop. It's that simple. You go to KokomoPress.shop, you find a t-shirt, you find a hat, maybe in the future some stickers and some posters. You go on there, you buy one of those from us, and percentage of the proceeds will go to us and help support what we do. We appreciate every person who just likes, subscribes, does all that. But if you go to KokomoPress.shop and you buy something, we'll know who you are. You send us a photo of it. We will post it on our page and shout it out. Thank you so much. Go to KokomoPress.shop, buy all your shirts and hats needs, and support the Kokomo Press. Thank you guys so much. KokomoPress.shop. What's up? You're back with the Kokomo Press Podcast. Hope you enjoyed that commercial of KokomoPress.shop. Go get all your merchandise or I'm going to shut it down. Fuck it. I'm just kidding. Anyway, we're here with some great stand-up comics that are going to be on our showcase that happened this Saturday. So if you came out and you saw the comics, now you'll get to talk to them a little bit or feel like you talked to them. That's how I do podcasts. That's why my best friend Shane Gillis. Just kidding. No, I'm just fucking around. But we've got some great comics in here. We're here with Brian Allen West, KJ Weaver, Maya Smith, Doug Arnold, Cole Peterson, Jacob Allen, and myself, Jordan Grainger. And we're fucking around. We had Dan West in here earlier, and then I think we have one more comic on the show. Maybe this is it. Is this us? Is this all of us? My brain doesn't work.
Yeah, waiting the producer, but he's not a comic.
Yeah, Larry.
Hypocrisy Jones.
He's not going to be here tonight. He has a wedding to go to. He was on the show last night, though. Yeah, that was fun. He had fucking hilarious. Very funny.
Did you have a good turnout last night?
Microphone.
Did you have a nice turnout last night?
No, I'm just kidding. No, it was decent.
It wasn't
okay.
bad. Yeah.
For what it was, we had a feeling because it's not our model. Our model for shows is to go to small towns that have nothing, and like we're like a band. We show up, we set up, we do the show, we get paid, and then we leave, and it's like we were never there. That's how I want it to be, like a band, and then we just book comics and pay them. And in this situation, we were doing a DIY venue, so you have to fill the venue, and I'm like, we're not from there. We want the venue to fill it.
He promoted it like a motherfucker, though.
Oh, dude,
it was great. Whoever did the posters for last night and tonight are fucking killer.
Thank you.
They're some of the coolest
Thank
posters
you. Appreciate it.
I've seen, really.
I work hard.
A ton
Dude,
of
they're
compliments.
sick. Yeah, they're sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, turnout was fine last night. Obviously, it's going to be a college bar, so you're going to have people just walking it. And like, we had the whole 21st birthday party, who I was like so apologetic towards because they were watching the headliner and their mouths were just open the whole time.
They had no clue. It was like
I was like, this is not like every comedy show.
No.
Don't make this like turn you off from live comedy. But
you're like, with
they
an
were
open mouth.
I mean, they were fun. An
open mouth, and there's nitrous nearby. It should be
exactly
fed. I'm just saying, it should be fed.
I used to do a lot of shows in that venue.
Yeah, that's what you
for years.
You got me hyped about it, to be honest.
Oh,
though,
God.
I honestly
we did it downstairs, and we did it out back, out in the patio area.
That's a really beautiful
One of
area,
my
too.
best shows
That
ever
area's
was out
awesome.
there. The place was filled with college students. They were into it. It was so great.
Dude, I love that venue because I actually went to Ball State for a couple years, and that bar is for like, it's known as like kind of like the Outcast Bar because it's a shitty college town. Okay, there's 3 main bars there.
Yeah, and the main bar is like it's like McDonald's or Walmart.
Yeah, it's fucking
like,
Brothers.
It's
it's insane. I hate that bar.
Yeah,
but
I wouldn't go there.
So, and that place, like, I got to see so many, like, weird venues, like, weird people go there. Like, I saw Riff Raff in the same basement.
Oh, shit.
Performing. I was literally probably as close to me to you, Jordan.
Listen.
Drunk as hell.
You're
Was
making
it awesome?
me excited.
Dude, it was pretty cool.
You're
I love
making me
Riff Raff.
excited about Riff Raff, but Alexa told me a way better story, and I'm not going to give it up. But it's the best story I've ever heard in my life.
Wait, was it about when I had to mop the floor there?
Oh, you had to mop it?
Oh, dude, there was one night where I was so hammered there, and I was like just pissed off, and I was just at the bar, and the bar's closed, but I was cool with all the bartenders, so they let me stay there. And then eventually they were like, is this guy going to fucking leave?
Yeah.
And Alexa's like, hey, if you're not going to leave, can you like help clean up? So I don't know.
And
Like
then,
when the bartender hands you a mop, it's probably time to leave. That's what I know.
that's why you just play closing time.
No. But I know the other story you're talking about. That was hilarious.
She's going to come
man.
on the pod and tell it, so I don't want to blow it up, but it's
of course,
very
that's
funny.
going to be great press.
Oh, dude.
But,
Well, we don't care. You know, that's the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
But dude,
it's so funny.
the best night about that, oh my gosh, I got to see a drag queen show at that same basement. Oh my gosh, it was the funniest thing. It was also really like cool because so me and my buddy, we were originally going to go to Brothers, and we had this girl who wasn't 21 yet with us, and she couldn't get in there. But Be Here Now allegedly could let in younger people then and let them drink still.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. They are a legitimate business. And we didn't know what the hell was going on there, but we were like, oh, you could get beer here. Cool.
Yeah.
And that's all we wanted.
Yeah.
And so we go in the basement, and everybody's just like full drag garb, like everything, silicone tits, everything. And
my favorite.
There's a big runway. No, it was impressive as all get out.
Yeah.
But the girl we were with, me and my buddy, like obviously we didn't give a shit, but the girl we were with was very, very conservative. Comes from Carmel, very Christian, very Republican. She was having a meltdown. She's like, I can't be here. I cannot be here. This is ridiculous.
You brought me to Satan.
Yeah, and me and my buddy, we were just like having a blast. We were like, you know what? That one's not that bad.
Yeah.
And
Maybe.
Like
We'll put under maybe.
3 beers, 2 beers. I'm doing that sober. You know, like.
I love how Cole was like, it's a respectable venue. They let in kids at one point, but also we just told a whole story about how everybody was doing Galaxy Gas the last night.
That's the part about it. Like, I love that bar so much because I mean, like, their whole thing is like keep Muncie weird or whatever.
Yeah,
which is cool, man. And I hate those type of like sports bars that are like everybody goes there and it sucks. The drinks suck. The people there suck.
If 2 dudes are hitting chests, I'm leaving.
Yeah, man.
You know
And like that Be Here Now bar.
Fucking do it.
I mean, that Be Here Now bar, you can get a beer for like $3 and you can do like Coke in the bathroom with a drag queen, and like it's a good time.
That sounds like a great
All
night.
right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a good.
Well,
time.
Brian and I just dressed like women a couple weeks ago for charity, so we're basically.
Oh, that was
It
for
was
charity?
fun. Yeah.
Are you sure it was for charity?
Good one.
What I made you pay for on OnlyFans was not for
Okay,
charity,
that's
but
good.
what
That's
I,
exclusive
whose charity?
content.
I'm glad to know that I
That was
wasn't
actually
scamming.
Brian's name. No, his initial name was Anita Tip, but then he became Trailer Swift. That was his drag.
It was Trailer Swift. It was a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, Trailer
I
Swift. Beautiful.
We didn't make any money.
No, we
did
made no money
terrible.
for charity.
They
But
did
we
not like
showed
us.
up and we danced with our little tuchuses off.
Yes.
And definitely, Brian didn't get so drunk that I had to basically take him to the bathroom. That didn't happen.
I was so sick.
What happened in the bathroom?
Puked at the coterie.
Well.
Yeah, I puked in my mouth first.
Yeah.
Somehow didn't get any on the table. I like maneuvered it to where I like just like swallowed it. Oh,
Oh, God.
That's the worst.
I did, and then I was like, I had to go. He took me. He like took like
Took
a
you to
father.
the-
Put put your
a
hand
baby
on my
birded
back.
him back into his mouth.
And then I went in the bathroom. I just
That's the
laid.
video I
I
wanted.
laid on the floor, puked, and then I just like. I don't know how I didn't get a PI.
And you can see
bro.
that if you go to rotten.com. I'm just kidding. That's how old I am.
How I did
That's
not
on
get
the
a PI that
Patreon.
night. Yeah. I mean, there was no cops
Patreon.
around, but it was bad.
The Patreon, yeah. Check out the Patreon episode.
so cool.
We do a subscriber thing. It's like $4.99. We got 4 people, so that's $20.
Hell yeah.
It almost pays for like the podcast. Not really, not even close. We fuck around. We fuck around here. Anyway, thank you guys for coming out here to Cooper's Pub because without you guys being here, we wouldn't be able to do these shows. I know, like as comedians, we're always trying to find some place to do things, and with Kokomo, something we've been focusing on is trying to build a community here, like a people that of a community. The thing turned off. That was weird. Yeah, thank you. This is when somebody kills me. No, but we've been trying to build up a community of comedy here, and like people that understand it and know. And the more people that come through that do shows and see what we do, it's better. So I really appreciate all of you guys coming through here. Does anybody want to plug anything? Anybody have anything?
Well, I wasn't going to plug anything, but I talked about this earlier, and I mean, I think the main reason why comics like love to be a part of your shows is because just of the production value, man. You guys care a lot.
We do. We get.
You guys get a lot of buzz down in Indianapolis. I'm always backing you guys, and I'm like, go up to that fucking mic, all right? Like, it'll make you a better comic. Because like, if I have shows coming up on the weekend, I'm like, I got to go to Kokomo because that feels more. It'll get me more prepared for that.
Yeah,
weekend.
it'll get you ready.
All right.
I appreciate
dope.
that.
Yeah,
for
no,
real.
man, it's killer.
What about you, Maya?
I have a show, I believe, with Dan West in November in Windfall.
Windfall. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
exciting,
and
dude.
that's the only one I have coming up. I'm taking maybe a little break from shows for a
All
minute.
right, don't tell Dustin Burkett.
Yeah, I have a show here tonight at
shoot,
7:30.
I've done a show with him before.
No,
Yeah.
he just made a post that was like when comics say I'm taking a break from comedy for a while, it really just means that they can't get booked or whatever.
No, so my thing is I'm new to this, so I was going so hard, and I was like, well, now maybe I'll be a little more strategic with my time and my energy. So yeah.
You're new to this and you're true to this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just heard somebody say
You were Malibu's most wanted last night.
Oh, you're right. I can't get it out of my head. I'm still B-Rad no matter what I do. Yeah, dude. What about you, KJ? You got anything coming up?
New to this, true to this, too legit to quit. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Amen.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Jacob? I think this is his first showcase, right?
Yeah, this is my first showcase.
Yeah. Let's give it
yeah.
up for him. He's hanging out.
Cherry.
Coming up, I'm gonna be a semi driver. So if you see me out there in a semi, wave, give you a honk. You know, everybody likes a semi honk.
What kind of honk?
Either one, whatever you want, really.
$5. What about you, Doug? You got anything coming up?
Last night I was talking to a guy about opening up for this band I've done before.
Hell yeah!
I opened for this band and they do their music. Going to be here in Kokomo.
They have a name, the band?
They change their name it depends on what. They like to do tribute.
Oh, okay. So they
tributes.
do different-
They were doing the Leonard Skinner stuff for a long time, and now they're looking into doing. God, who was it now? Bad Company.
There you go.
They're going to do a Bad Company
I thought you were going to
set.
say like Mouse Rat Mouse, and go through all the different.
I don't know what that
dude.
is. No, I'm 60s and 70s rock, so
Hell
yeah. But I'll be opening for them probably next month. It sounds like so. Hopefully,
yeah.
it'll be here in Kokomo.
Cole, did you think of something?
Yeah, no, I actually do. I got a show at Purple Joe's in Washington, Indiana on November 2nd, and then Go Bananas Comedy Club November 6th. And then I also run an open mic in Indianapolis for any comics watching.
Yep.
Please come on down. That starts at 9:30 every single Wednesday.
Hell yeah.
Come out, have a drink, work on
That's
your
one
shit.
I'm trying to get to.
good.
Yeah, I want to.
Oh, dude,
go to that.
it's wonderful.
For real.
Yeah.
Late night vibe. You can make it there after work.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm not working next week. They laid me off again. They did exactly what I posted on Facebook. Not that any of you saw it, but they laid me off for a week, and then they brought me back to work during the week that my kids were out of school, and then they laid me off again the next week after when my kids are back in school.
That's how Chrysler works, baby.
We're alternating. What?
That's how Chrysler works.
Don't say the name of my employer, motherfucker.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just playing.
It's a puzzle factory. That's what. Yeah.
That thing's way too serious. I was joking. What? Chrysler? I work for Jesus Chrysler. He is my Lord and Savior.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ?
Have you heard of? I don't fuck with anybody named Chris. Jesus
My
Chris.
father.
I know.
The open mic, the first one I go to, my dad's there, and he's like, anybody named Chris here?
Oh, dude.
I'm like, my dad.
Oh, dude. It's a fun one. I didn't do it for like 6 weeks, and then I decided to bust it out at the open mic this last week and then last night, and both of them bombed. I'm like, oh, fuck it. But every comment that comes up is like, oh, at least my name's not Chris. And I'm like, you motherfucker.
It resonates.
It resonates, yeah. Even though it's not hitting at all. Yeah, I'm known for hating people named Chris.
My dad was a big fan of Jacob. Like, he was like talking to him after the mic. It was like so funny. He's a nice guy. Like, my dad's good.
Well, everybody hates Chris, you know?
Yeah, everybody does hate. You're right. Yeah, I mean, the thing about the Chris thing is absolutely true. And then one of the guys ended up like doing a show with us, and or we were supposed to do something with him, and it blew up. And then I'm pretty sure he thought it was about him, but it really wasn't. Like,
right.
And then the other one, I just watched his kid, so it's not that serious. It's just fucking.
Just watch his kid. Oh.
Two guys up front were giving me some trouble and me some trouble.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wait, what? Yeah, that was that night. That was the last time I did the mic.
Next
I was
time, yeah.
I
That was
matched
my
with
worst
him.
night ever.
Oh my god!
I matched with him on Bumble.
Max? You
Yep.
maxed with him?
Little long hair, the chin.
Yeah.
No,
Max.
no,
Yeah, I
Max
matched with him.
Haddad?
Yeah, it's not Max.
No, Max Haddad is the one we were just talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Max
you
doesn't have long hair.
Who?
Yeah.
No, Max.
Never mind.
Who were you talking about?
He was like one time with the mic. He like,
Oh.
yeah.
You got to tell me.
We had a short conversation. He was
Oh.
like, I just moved in with my mom, and then I stopped talking.
Yeah, you know, like Shaggy.
I wonder who it is. Yeah. I'm curious to know.
I know who it is now, but I'm not going to say because I'm a nice person.
I can't wait to get off of this and find out. Yeah.
There wasn't that much to that story.
No, it's funny. No, it's just funny. That makes sense. I mean, you come back here, it's a small dating pool. Like, to be honest, there's not much you do. And somebody pissed in it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Somebody pissed in the dating pool. You got anything to plug, Brian, other than?
No, I mean, we
hair?
got some stuff in the pipeline with the page, and then we got some stuff. I won't say it, but coming in November, comedy wise.
Yeah, it's got. We want somebody specific to announce it, but we do have another show in November, so keep a lookout for that. People out there in Kokomo.
Other than that, I'm ready for Christmas.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, man.
There's already Christmas decorations up in
I know, I love it.
Home Depots and shit, even before Halloween started.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
Chris, but
It's
Chris.
amazing.
I was like,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's the scariest time for me. It's a mass amount of Chris's. Get me the fuck out of here. Chris
a
Mass,
Christmas,
Chris and
yeah.
Mass, get me out of here.
And it sucks because like every single year I want to cut back on drinking right when holidays come around, and then you just get plastered for like 3
Get
months.
hammered.
Oh, dude. I mean,
It's the holiday
you're not
spirit,
wrong.
you know?
Yeah, it's the spirit is liquor for a reason.
This Cole.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean,
All
I'm
right,
also
well,
excited
yeah,
for
go ahead.
Christmas. You guys put together an excellent special last year. I
Yeah?
like the Christmas
Oh,
Carol.
Thank you
the-
so much. You're
with
the one
Sean
that saw
D.
it.
And
Thank you.
yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I can't
We
wait for the
worked really hard
Hanukkah
on that.
special this year.
The Hanukkah is going to be really good. Yeah, I'm not Adam Sandler enough. Yeah, but you actually got to catch it, so that's good.
Yeah, like that animation for that.
Dude.
That ghost that comes back.
Yep. What's his name? Fucking Matty Kroll. He's upstairs. He's Tim the Tool Tank Man Taylor's dude. What's the fuck is his name? Al. The guy that's dressed as Al. He actually did the voice and animated and everything. He directed that skit. Yeah, we did like 5 or 6 skits in the span of a month. And then we tried to do a live show, and it failed unsuccessfully completely. And my fucking Xfinity would not work. So I switched to AT&T, and this year we're going to be able to do it. So we're going to do a live special. So if you guys are into skits at all and you're like, hey, I'd love to be in one.
Keep me in mind.
I will. I definitely will.
For sure.
I've talked to a ton of people that are excited about it. We did one where he was an elf on a shelf, and we did green screen, and he was arguing with my son.
That was really fun.
I dressed up as a woman because easy.
Because you like it.
I was a drama nerd, so
You're down with it? Hell yeah,
we
dude.
do it.
We're looking. We've got a really big project we have coming up that we think is going to blow the fuck up if we can get it right. And so
I know
that
blackface
one-
is hard to sell. these
it
days,
is.
so-
It's really, really hard to sell. But I've been working really hard on my accent, man. Let's do it. No, I'm just kidding.
B-Rad. I mean, B-Rad last night was pretty good. You know?
Yeah.
I just do Big Tim from work. I do it on stage, and I already feel weird enough. And I say a couple things on stage. I always look over at Jordan Bell, and I'm like, "You said I could say this. Remember?" I'm like, "Please don't beat me up later." Nah, but I appreciate all of you for coming through today. I'm Jordan Grainger. I got Brian Allen West here, KJ Weaver, Maya Smith, Doug Arnold, Cole Peterson, Jacob Allen. You saw Dan West. Thank you guys so much for hanging out at the Kokomo Press Podcast. Before the show, we love you guys. Peace out.
bye bye.
Thank you for watching the Kokomo Press Podcast. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share, and tell all your friends about it, because when people know about us, we get to continue to bring new, great, exciting things to you. And if you really want to support us, you can actually go on to Facebook and you can become an official subscriber. It's only $4.99 a month, and you get a lot of access to us. You get to tell us good jokes, tell us all the things you want to, and you're going to get access to new videos, merch, all kinds of things. And if you just want to support us in another way, maybe wear a shirt, wear a hat, something like that, check out kokomopress.shop. It's a brand new store we have set up. It's got all our merchandise needs. It's going to have limited run t-shirts, limited run hats. Go check it out right now. Thank you so much for hanging out with the Kokomo Press on the Kokomo Press Podcast. See you soon. 2 kisses.